Woo! Ow!
Thank you for your woos and your ows. So you guys never see really actually good physiques up here in Vegas. Thank God. In LA, I'm fucking John Candy, alright? Seriously. I'm like John Belushi without the career, basically. I'm a blonde wig away from being Chris Farley down in LA, so you guys don't have to. But I'm trying to get into text messaging. You guys text message addicts at all up here? Man, little kids are good at text messaging. They're amazing. I'm not. No, it's pretty difficult for me. This is me trying to text message anything. Hi. Wow. I spelled hello, I have carpal tunnel syndrome. That's great. That's great. I have a really simple phone. I have an old-fashioned cell phone. You can talk to people on it, you know. Everyone's got to show off their fancy wireless devices, you know, the cutting-edge $500 wireless device. Shove it in my face. Dude, check it out. I have a four-dimensional camcorder on my phone. I have satellite GPS on my phone. I got Dolby speakers on my phone. That's fancy. I'm like, that's great, man. You know what? I've tried calling you like 25 times. Can never reach you. How about getting some phone on your phone? Got that feature. The iPhone? How about the fucking P-phone, huh? The phone. You know what's cool about cell phones, though? They do allow you all these little tricks to get out of talking to people. Let's be honest, we all use these little tricks. Things you can do and blame it on the cell phone. It's too bad you can't bring those into real life. Like, you know, to a party where someone's talking to you, you know? Just be like, I'm sorry, I think we have a bad connection. This is not included in my plan. Yeah, I'm running out of battery. Video games? We got any video gamers or parents of video gamers now? Thank you for hitting this. It's getting a little out of hand, maybe, with video game violence. I don't know. Grand Theft Auto 4. Are you guys familiar with this? You know, a lot of people, I think rightfully, are a little concerned about what the kids do in the video games and whether it's going to rub off in real life and stuff. But this is the answer, I think, because the kids are going to play the games, they're going to sell the games. So how about this? How about you mix some nice activities in with the horrible activities in the game? Like, you steal a car, you drive to the library. Maybe take out a book. You smash into something, you plant some flowers. You kill a dude, you adopt a child. That's the circle of life right there. Anyway, no, I used to smoke pot, you know, I did years ago, and I stopped smoking pot because I couldn't handle it, you know what I mean? I get like paranoid, like way paranoid and stuff. And you know what, I wasn't even paranoid. Weird things would happen when I was smoking pot. Like I remember once, I got really high, and I was just hanging out in this room full of people, and seriously, everyone was looking at me. Like people were staring at me, and I was looking back at them, looking at me, and then they were pointing at me. I swear to God, they were actually pointing at me, and then they were like kind of chuckling a little bit, you know what I mean? And after about a half an hour of this, I said, screw this. And I put down the microphone and I just got the hell out of there. But I read medical journals too, and I read things like marijuana seriously decreases your memory, which is true, you know. Which is why I don't smoke it, but I borrow money from people who do. It also decreases your depth perception, is how far away things look. That's serious business, you know what I mean? You don't want to mess around with that. I remember once, I got so wasted, I thought I was only like that far away from success. Woo! Almost smashed right into that thing. I had a mean boss. Is anybody here familiar with the mean, spiteful boss, you know? Like one day I'm on the phone, he comes in, he's like, Adam, is that called work related? And I'm like, yeah, totally, I'm just looking for other work. And he yelled at me for talking to my friend on the phone. You know, who here hasn't talked to their friends on the phone at work? That's what work is for, right? They call it the social call. I call it a call. You know what I mean? So I was like talking to my friend, and I had to do that switcheroo acting job thing. You know that thing? Like I was like, yeah, dude, what's up? This job totally sucks.
Yes, Mr. Williams. Your insurance policy is on the way.
And then the boss totally chewed me out. Like he busted me. He knew I was talking to my friends. Because apparently we didn't even sell insurance. And then he yelled at me for inappropriately using the internet at work. Can you believe that? Using the internet because I was accessing my email. You know, and it's like a big deal. You know, and I happened to access my email through filthyhorse.com.